All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford is official. They have a press conference. Canelo Alvarez shoves Terence Crawford. So that means we must be having a great fight on the way. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford is an official fight. It will be taking place as they had their press conference, and at a press conference, I do believe the press conference is in New York, and you had a shove, big push between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. As Canelo Alvarez walks towards Terence Crawford, they face off. Terence Crawford shows Canelo Alvarez how strong his chest is by pushing his chest forward and shoving forward. And so Canelo takes issue with that, and he pushes out forward, pushes Terence Crawford away from him, and everybody has to break in between the two because of the melee that takes place, right? That makes me want to get this fight. For the life of me, I don't understand this fight. For the life of me, I do not understand this fight. But before I get into the details of it, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you may be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you guys so much for your support. It really makes a huge difference to the channel, especially to the people that support in the super thanks of videos like this. Man, thank you guys so much. But let's get into this, because I am not excited about this fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. But I have to admit that I got a certain feeling when I watched the press conference and I watched the face-off and I watched the shoves that took place. And I was like, man, all of this sounds so familiar. But then I realized, oh, that's because they introduced Max Kellerman. And Max Kellerman, of former HBO and former ESPN fame, as the announcer, and said that he's going to be part of that team. So you get not only the good old-fashioned shove and push, then now you get the voices that you always associated with boxing. If you don't recall, HBO was like the mecca of boxing. It was the best. It was the #1 place to watch boxing for a lot of years. And Jim Lampley, Larry Merchant, and Max Kellerman were out calling fights. You also had guys like Roy Jones Jr. and George Foreman and other people, Emmanuel Stewart. They were part of it as well. But none were quite as obnoxious as Max Kellerman was, and Jim Lampley. So I'm sitting there looking at this press conference like, first and foremost, I'm not really asking for this fight from either one of these guys. No joke. This fight is why I'm saying I'm having a hard time thinking, okay, what do I make of this? I feel the nostalgia, right? I feel the big fight presence because I can see that they're spending a ton of money. You see that they're in like a very beautiful, ornate room, right? They're having dinners with turkey a la chic over, 6-course meals. I get all of that. I just don't really get why this is a big fight. Because if you listen to what people are saying about the fight, well, first let's go to the shove. The shove, I don't care about. That is some normal crap that they do every single solitary fight. But if you want to analyze the push, I will analyze it for you, because some people really do get into that type of stuff. Terence Crawford was the one that pushed Canelo. It wasn't the other way around, because Canelo was standing still. Terence Crawford was not standing still. Terence Crawford was walking chest to chest and trying to walk Canelo back. As he tried to walk Canelo back, Canelo put his hands on his chest and shoved, because Terence Crawford was walking towards him. Canelo didn't actually initiate the contact. Terence Crawford initiated the contact. But whatever. Gamesmanship, gamesmanship, gamesmanship. Terence Crawford says pretty much the same thing that he said with Errol Spence, that you're going to pay for that weak ass shove that you pushed on me. You're going to pay for that. You keep talking, all of that. Great, 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 great. My question is, what are we going to see when we actually get into the fight? Is this a fight between the two guys that we really want to see fight? The answer is no, it is not. Because for Canelo, there's only one person that people are requiring this man to fight or asking this man to fight, and that is David Benavidez. That is the big fight for Canelo Alvarez. David Benavidez. As far as Terence Crawford, I don't know what big fight Terence Crawford has. But it could be the Canelo. That's as big a fight as he's going to get. But it really is just a lopsided promotion on the side of Canelo Alvarez, because Terence Crawford really does not have a fan base. Really does not have a fan base, which again tells me I don't get this fight. What happens what happens moving forward? Say Terence Crawford wins the fight. What does that do for boxing? What is Terence Crawford going to do after that? Is he going to fight David Benavidez, fight David Morrell, fight Christian and Billy? Is he going to fight any of those guys? No. So is this fight leading to bigger and better things that fight fans are going to see? No, it is not. What it is a cash grab for Canelo, a cash grab for Terence Crawford, and an opportunity for Turki Al-Sheikh to look as opulent as he possibly can. And spend as much money as he possibly can. Rumors of $250 million, $100 million, $50 million for undercard fight. You guys have to excuse me if I am just really, really confused in this. I used to know that people went into boxing matches so everybody could make money, right? And fans could get a fight that they're actually asking for. This is not a fight that fans have asked for, are asking for. It's just a picture that it's just hard for me to get my head around this. There's no way the fight is going to make any money with the money that these guys are saying they're getting paid, right? There's no way. You can't pay Canelo $200 million and Terence Crawford $100 million for a $300 million fight on a fight that doesn't even have pay-per-view. That's not pay-per-view. That's going to be in the afternoon. There's no way that type of money is ever going to come back. So to me, it just seems like another attempt to crash American boxing, man, by just throwing anything out there. It's borderline incompetent. But we'll see. The real test, though, is going to be what is going to happen during the actual fight. Terence Crawford says that he is not going to run. The only thing he's going to be doing is running upside Canelo Alvarez's head. Well, I'm telling you, if all he does is run upside Canelo Alvarez's head, then I'm telling you, I need to see him fight David Benavidez after that. But are we going to get it? Probably not. I just don't see. I just don't get it. However, good news is I don't have to pay for this fight. I can watch the fight free on Netflix in the afternoon. And hey, man, maybe they can put on another fight in the evening after that. But again, the whole environment for this fight to me, and the whole setup to this fight for me is confusing. It just seems like it's completely manufactured. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.